AK-47 ingakhala ePitoli ingakhali AK-47 ingakhala ePitoli sasihle sinothambo sasihle siyehlatheni sasihle sinothambo sasihle siyehlatheni sasixoxa ngomuzabalazo hey wayophela South Africa sasixoxa ngomuzabalazo hey wayophela South Africa ingakhali AK-47 ingakhala ePitoli ingakhali AK-47 ingakhala ePitoli epasuka ethambo zongeneke epasuka ethambo zongeneke
Amanda! Yeah, comrades, what the United Regional Conference. Comrades, now we're giving it to Sasko now. Sasko? Abantu abethu Jehovah. Yeah, Steve Choi, this is a new release from live. Abantu abethu mato. I saw some water. Why do I have an assignment now? I see my homework. Abantu bama assignment into esichaba kwethu. Hold on, the rail is too tough. Sawa samakaseni. Sawa. Abantu bethu labo. Hawa sawa. Comrade Musha, the executive mayor. Hawa sawa. Yeah. These are the revolutionary piano. Try to trend along. I know the old version. These are my pianos, Sasco, revolutionary pianos of the movement. Thina abantu bama homework sithatha kude bakwethu. These are assignment people. La 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 oh la. Amandla. Now we are calling the NCU clique. Hey. The movement of Oliver Tambo, it's alive and it got a future. Hey. Niggas anabendwani support bakwethu mbasala banjani. It's a question you must answer while children are singing, elders are quiet. Oh, okay. Ubatula kamnandi abantu abethu man. Ngiyanazi abantu bemnyanyeni nifuna ukwakwazela. That's an ancient league of the African National Congress. Hey, the future for Oliver Tambo. Hassan yabona bakuma-councillor issues. I like what I'm hearing from an election point of view. ANC Women's League, get ready. ANC Women's League. Bomanyano. The Mañano detachment, get ready. Nigga sana belwani support bakwethu. Mbasala banjani? What type of parents are you? That's better, you're doing well. Eish. I'm happy what I'm seeing. It's a good improvement in the conference. Steve Chwete, nigga sana belwani support. Women's League, get ready. The Mañano detachment. Amanda. No, take it easy, you click. Wait. Aye. You click, no. Amanda. Fefa Nkangala, Fefa. Nkangala, Fefa. Dance woman slick. I saw my thought. The Manyano detachment. Boba babanga abuse abo mama sizobona ngokuhlabelela. By the look of eye, I'm not impressed by males. Boba a supporter abo mama without frame. I saw my daughter. Bumbana Manyano. I'm telling you, women combined, they deal with men. We're not scared. Tata the woman sleep, Tata. I saw my daughter. And the boss said, Nifunuga, Piga Pambili. All right, Yan, it's okay. Nebala Nanda Apart, it's okay. Women's League, I'm impressed about what I'm seeing. Give some energy. Yes. Boba Banayolena Yas. At least if you want my show for the change. It's brought to you by the Women's League. New release, I'm told. Amanda, FIFA the Women's League, FIFA the Women's League, FIFA. Okay. Ilizwe ngelabo mama sakimba kwethu. You know, I can tell you something. Lengo male iyanlimaza enhlizweni, you can tell. All women. Yeah, that's a regional conference of Nkangala for you. Okay, we're proceeding. Makaseni. All right, I'm checking with Saifuna. Steve Chwete. Nifunani. Nifuna manse. Okay. Comrades, we are almost done. In terms of the steering committee, we are considering all necessary systems for us to preside proper, credible nominations. Now, there's a notion that conference of the ANC we must no longer sing. But I want to explain, comrade. You will never advance a struggle without conscientizing comrades. Now, the notion of what we must not sing, it's wrong. Equally, we must sing to conscientize ourselves and remind ourselves about the struggle, where we come from, and the struggle unites us and give us the change of formation. Now, I'm saying these things, we must teach the young ones, the youth league, women's league, and everyone, that singing in the organization is part of our struggle. Mangaba ikpati kutlunele berekisisisu selamanzi mrekosi. Sizokula where the time is right. Now we are singing because we have done with the work of the conference. Akunabinomdos vimbago. Kenze nenye bandona bekosi. Ya mnike nithuba kwe branch lami mnike nithuba. All right, banike ithuba branch lam hlala phasi. Nifuna ukwenzani comrade? No, must not do that. Tata branch lam. In branch lam leli. Kenim hloniphe, kenim support. Amanda. Yeah, Ganmona and Limas Elami branch. Well, it's okay. I understand, comrade. We are fighting for credentials, I understand. Comrade, we are proceeding with Steve Chwete. Nikatele. Ona vaninithi ninehlathini yeso hlangana khona. SSP. Isanayo comrade. That's a communist party for you in the conference of the NC. Yes. Kosatu, get ready. Amanda, comrade, we are still in alliance with the SSP, right? When we sing, we must proceed. You see, English is a second in between, right? All right, let's take peace. Batandraza, Abandu. Comrade, that's your leadership. Show some respect, eh? Hey! Jeso konyana tate. Tembisile, respect any leadership. That's better, Tembisile. Malatheli, respect the peace. That's better. Vitakanya. Makasen, Steve Chwete, you can do better than that. Dr. Jess Muroka. Hawele more. Hawele morena. Hawele morena. Amanda. Yeah, comrades, we are in the process of a conference. The rule still applies. Yes, the rule still applies, comrades. So when the leadership is singing, now according to the rules, you are obliged to respect the leadership. PC, you can do better. Is that nenye? What's Anopala? That's a provincial secretary, deputy secretary for you. Surely you can do better in line with respect.
Talamtana wakala koko kale mtwanam ozonga kale mtwanam ozonga
Comrades,
kale
sabotage leadership.
nomzabalazo
So this is that the rules still apply.
mtwanam waqalwa koko nomzabalazo
Comrade, you can't sabotage the deputy provincial secretary. JP, at least show some respect. That's better. Makazen, Malachen at the back. Amanda, comrades, the elections, it's about to enter. No? Yeah, the election's about to enter, comrade. Non-voting, wait. Suyens alone don't non-voting. Sautati Katis. Never staff. Rules still applied. Deputy Secretary? Comrades, we are going to sing. Wait. You must not do that. Rules still applied. Okay, I will start again. Another revolutionary song is part of the conference rules. That's better. I hand over this program back to you. Comrade, the elections is entering. Surely you can sing better. Take it easy, Sasko. Yes, Steve Chueto, you're doing great. Okay? You will come back. Commissioner, thank you once more for your time.
Ayihlale phansi ibambe umthetho. Ayihlale phansi ibambe umthetho. Hlala phansi. Hlala phansi. Thank you very much, comrades. We want to start where we left off before lunch about the commission issues. We agreed in terms of the proposal, and we are at a point where we thought there's agreement there. However, the commission's reports, they must be adopted. Can we enter into that space first by showing of hands? Let's recognize you to be the first, and then you will be the second. Let's give that comrade a mic, please. Mike, yeah, phakama mchana. Bazokubona phakama. Thank you. Those who are assisting us with roving mics, please. Yeah, ligodo ngalo ngishilo ukuthi lingaliphuli leligodo kusho ukuthi liphukile.
Lotshani noke ibizo lami nguSikhumbuzo Masango. I move to adopt the commission reports with the amendment made. Ngiyathokoza.
Siyathokoza. Come again. Guest? No. We must. We are a guest. Voting delegate. Hey, let's get a voting delegate. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm
let's
trying to
recognize the comrade.
cover. I mean, I'm a voting delegate.
Thank
You're
you.
Covered. You're covered. Yeah, thanks, Chairperson of the session. Name is Monty Petlat, Branch Chairperson, Ward 24, Tswelopelo Branch. As the guest has alluded, say a move.
It's okay.
Okay, Chairperson, I'm moving to adopt the commission's report and the amendment.
Thank
as
you.
made. Thanks.
And then there's a seconder here. I want to believe she's seconding. No. She's
Thank you
a
very
voting
much. I'm
delegate.
Princess Orient Mahlang, the voting delegate. I move to second the adoption of the commissions as presented. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any dissenting view? There's none. As Shane is all. Thank you very much. We are going to the item that kept us waiting for an hour. This is the moment. Without any waste of time, we will allow the Elections Commission to come and address us.
Amandla ngawethu. Well, comrades, thank you very much for your patience. We are back. We have finalized the process, a very difficult process to undergo. And we are not going to waste your time, comrades, but to thank all of you for your cooperation and for all the processes that we have undergone. Now we are going to allow the leadership of the election, which is led by Comrade Umoli, to come and speak to us, and then IFSA will therefore give and announce the results. Comrade Moli. As she comes, comrades, we want to also indicate that the process was observed by our leagues. The Women's League was there and the Youth League was there. Okay. Thank you very much. Comrade Molly.
Amandla. Thank you, comrades, for your patience. Like Comrade Des has said, it was a difficult process, but we are through with it. It's finished. The electoral process is finished, comrades. And the leadership that you'll see here, it's your desired leadership. It's not ours, it's yours. And the leadership that you saw yesterday, it's your leadership that you elected. So may you please rally behind them. I-conference iphela namhlanje, comrades. Ayiqhubeki. Let's go to our branches and work for the ANC. We are the volunteers of the ANC. I'd like to thank Comrade Desmond for working with us. We've worked very, very nicely. Comrade Madileng, no Comrade Ngelosi, the convener of this region from the PEC. Comrades, I'm thanking also a team, IFSA, Comrade David, who worked very well with them. Actually, they were workable. So, and at this process now, I'm going to give it to Comrade David to give you your leadership, comrades. Thank you.
Good day. I am not going to waste any second. I'll get straight to the results as voted. Number 1 is Kosana Gijimani with 185 votes. Number 2 is Musiza Popi with 182 votes.
Yeah. Comrades, as we call your name, please come on stage and use that entrance, ne? So that the leadership can welcome you that side.
Number 3 is Nkwane Rosina with 177 votes. Number 4 is Makwiting James with 176 votes. Number 5 is Maseko Clarence with 171 votes. Number 5 is Majimbi Charles with 161 votes. Number 7 is Malokani Eunice with 160 votes. Number 8 is Dikale Leseja with 152 votes. Number 9 is Motala Linky with 150 votes. Number 10 is Ngoma Henry Ice with 141 votes. Number 11 is Makofane Don with 132 votes. Number 12 is Shabangu Batobile with 131 votes. Number 13 is Ntuli Temba with 125 votes. Number 14 is Mokwana Nombuso with 117 votes. Number 15 is Kumalo Jan with 110 votes. Number 16 is Nkosi Merika with 110 votes. Number 17 is Nkosi Nonki with 92 votes. Number 18 is Ngobeni Nomsa with 72 votes. Number 19 is Lehung Sophie with 59 votes. And then the last person is Malapeng Sonto with 54 votes. Colleagues, we would like to declare the REC of Nkangala region in Mpumalanga as a duly elected REC. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Ayihlale phansi bamba umthetho. Ayihlale phansi bamba umthetho. Hlala phansi. Hlala phansi. Thank you very much. Comrades, time is not on our side. Time is not on our side. Amandla. 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 Thank you very much, comrades. We want to take this opportunity and thank the Elections Commission together with the agency. Without any waste of time, we will continue with our program. Let there be silence, please. Let there be silence. We'll continue with our program. We will now request the regional secretary to come and present the declaration to us. Comrade Ares.
Ngiyabonga Sakhamuzi. Thanks, Deputy Chair. Amandla. Amandla. The 9th Nkangala ANC Regional Conference declaration. We, the delegates of the 9th Nkangala ANC Regional Conference, held from October the 3rd to the 5th, 2025 at Witbank Dam in Emalahleni, convened 268 delegates, including 224 voting members and 44 non-voting members, representing 103 verified branches. The conference reaffirmed delegates' commitment to the principles and objectives of the African National Congress, focusing on the theme of unity, renewal, and rebuilding. This theme was designated as a foundation for transforming the ANC into a more effective instrument for socio-economic development, which aims to empower the masses in pursuit of justice, prosperity, as articulated in the Freedom Charter. We noted that the keynote remarks by Comrade Speedy Mashilo, the ANC Provincial Deputy Chair, highlighted imperative issues requiring attention, including the need to combat corruption, rejuvenate SASCO structures for better youth engagement, enhance disaster management strategies, and foster robust international relations, challenging circumstances. The conference acknowledged that the complicity could undermine trust in the ANC and resolve to uphold accountability and integrity within its ranks. Further, we noted that the political report presented by the chairperson noted various challenges and opportunities, emphasizing the necessity for unity in efforts to tackle pressing issues. Following this, the Secretary provided a comprehensive organizational report detailing the current state of ANC structures and membership dynamics, paving the way for strategic planning and aimed at fostering unity and revitalization. Delegates engaged throughout discussion across multiple commissions: economic transformation, legislature, governance, education and health, science and technology, communications, organizational renewal and campaign, social transformation, elections and peace and stability. Each commission focused on the specific challenging strengthening community well-being and propose strategic directives. The Economic Transformation Commission underscore the agency of sustainable growth, advocating for job creation and support for small business. It recognized poverty and unemployment as dual challenge facing community and pledged to implement innovative economic policies in alignment with the ANC previous resolution. In the realm of legislation and governance, the focus was on strengthening the accountability and transparency within local government alongside promoting active citizen participation in governance processes. The Commission strengthened the importance of effective oversight mechanism and restructuring local government to meet community needs. The Education, Health, Science and Technology Commission pointed the critical role of education as a drive of socio-economic transformation, pledging efforts to improve infrastructure, resource allocation and teacher training, while health addressing pressing health challenges, emphasizing the need for expanding access to healthcare, robust preventative programs. The Science and Technology deliberate on integrating innovative technologies to foster growth, while Communication Commission advocate for transparent communication strategy to engage constituents effectively. The Organization Renewal and Campaign Commission focus on vitalizing ANC structures and enhancing member engagement, particularly ahead of upcoming elections. The Social Transformation Commission reinforced the commitment to address community, while the Election Commission underscored the importance of conducting fair, transparent electoral process. Finally, the Peace and Stability Commission highlighted the necessity of maintaining societal peace through dialogue and reconciliation. In conclusion, the REC elected in the 9th Nkangala ANC Regional Conference, together with all delegates, reaffirm a collective commitment to the government's 6 pillars, recognizing the ANC previous conference resolution and manifestos as guiding documents for future actions. We commit to a robust action plan to translate commitment to tackle outcomes for community benefit. Delegates express unity in pursuit of a future defined by equality, justice, and prosperity, urging all ANC members to regard this declaration as a rallying point for transforming change within South Africa. We conclude the conference with gratitude extend to all partners and contributors, reiterating the ANC dedication to reclaim its narrative and renewing its foundation ideals. Thanks. Amandla.
Thank you very much, Nopala. Well, a declaration will not necessarily put everything in it, but it is an executive summary of what we have done and the direction in which we need to take. However, if there's a strong view that there is 1 or 2 matter that you think they must find expression, we'll give you that opportunity. Understanding that we can't put everything. I'll see by show of hand. There's none. It means that we're fine with the declaration. Can I then have a single mover and a seconder? Through your show of hands, you'll be number 1, comrade. Angiti, we're done with these non-voting and guest issues. Ne? You'll be number 1, and then you'll be number 2, Mchan. Thank you. Roving mic, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Deputy Chair. My name is Comrade Vusi Giane. Congratulations to the leadership elected collective. I rise, Deputy Chair, to propose that we adopt the declaration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Can we get a seconder?
Yeah, thank you very much, Deputy Chairperson, and congratulations to the leadership elected. My name is Rejoice Sibanda, Branch Secretary from Ward 7, a delegate. I second the mover for the adoption of the declaration. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you very much. Any dissenting view? There's none. Asishayeleni izandla le declaration. Thank you. I know that during the course of our conference, we clarified the basic issue that structures, when are being launched, they don't launch themselves. They are being launched by the upper structure. Even ourselves here, as we're in the conference, the Provincial Executive Committee together with the National Executive Committee, they are responsible for everything that happens here in terms of the constitution of the ANC. We will now allow the Deputy Provincial Secretary to address the conference.
Lomzabalazo waqalwa lomzabalazo Amandla. Viva ANC, viva. Long live Alliance Partners, long live. Viva ANC Youth League, viva. Long live PYA, long live. Malibongwe. Igama lamakhosikazi. Thank you very much, comrades. Thank you very much, Deputy Chair of the region, Comrade Lucky 7 Denisa. Let me start by acknowledging and greeting the PEC of Mpumalanga as led by the Deputy Chair, Comrade Speedy Mashilo, and of course acknowledge the deployees, Comrade Deputy Chair of Nkangala region, who worked on behalf of the PEC in supporting the RTT, hence they convened a regional conference as led by Comrade Ngelosi. The newly elected Regional Executive Committee as led by Comrade Bushuman. The ANC Youth League leaders, the ANC Women's League, the ANC Veterans League, the alliance present here, I was made to understand through the credentials that the SANCO is represented, the SSCP is present, and COSATU. Thank you very much, comrades, for honoring and supporting this regional conference. And most importantly, the 90% voting delegates of this conference, the branch delegates. Thank you very much, comrades. You are greeted and we are acknowledged. Without you, this conference was not going to sit. And thank you very much. On behalf of the Provincial Executive Committee in Mpumalanga, I'm sure you are surprised that the Deputy Chair is here. The Deputy Chair, as the Constitution detects, he resumed the Provincial Chair position, and comrades, you are attracting us unnecessary. We want us to visit your branch and see what is it that is happening. But I was telling you that the Constitution detects that the chair, the Deputy Chair is the chair, because the chair is in the NEC meeting and he opened the regional conference of Nkangala yesterday. The Provincial Deputy Secretary, in terms of the Constitution, she resumed the responsibility. She is the Provincial Secretary. So when you behave otherwise, the Constitution gives the Provincial Secretary to summarily suspend you and deal with your matter in future. So, comrades, we must work together. I would like to congratulate the branches and the leadership of Nkangala for holding a successful regional conference, Deputy Chair, which was incident-free. Comrades, understanding the history of Nkangala, you really deserve to give yourself a round of applause. Because I'm happy because we elected comrades who were here. They know and understand what I'm talking about. When I say understanding the history of Nkangala, you behaved very exceptionally well. The conference, Deputy Chair, was characterized by a highest level of discipline and a robust debate, which must usually be the norm of all conferences of the ANC. And on behalf of the PEC, we want to declare, you heard Mr. Chair said, it is us who can only declare that the conference went according to the principles of the ANC, which is the Constitution and all documents that it must follow, it has, and it was officially opened by the chair of the province, the deputy chair, who's today the chair, according to the Constitution. And indeed, we have upheld all the democratic principles and met all the constitutional mandate. You can clap your hands, and indeed we are confirming that. We are confirming and joining the IFSA to say we congratulate the elected leadership that it has been set, it has been elected accordingly and democratically. So we are declaring and indeed confirming as the leadership. And as we conclude our work today, and indeed speaking on behalf of the PEC and all branches of the ANC in Mpumalanga, I would like to thank you, delegates, most sincerely for the seriousness with which they approached the work of the regional conference and the resolutions you adopted and the mandate you bestowed on this RC, and you gave them the clear indication on the task ahead. Indeed, the delegates reaffirmed the ANC historical mission, which is to serve the people of South Africa with almost honestly, diligence and integrity. The challenge we all face when we live here will be to follow up on all the decisions we have taken. Fully conscious of our responsibility to branches of the ANC and most importantly to the people of Nkangala. Indeed, we must be committed to serve to the best of our abilities. And Chair, in fact, I will repeat, Chair, because I'm overwhelmed, but I'm deeply pleased with the delegates of this conference who did their best to conduct themselves as true cadres of the ANC, the agent of the progressive change that our people and our national democratic revolution need. The ones who Nelson Mandela spoke of them when he closed the Mafikeng conference of the ANC, and he said, open quote, "Here are the reins of the movement. Protect and guard its precious legacy. Defend its unity and integrity as committed disciplines of change, pursue its popular objective like true revolutionaries who seek only to serve the nation, close quote. It is a matter of great comfort and pride to know that we have a membership that can honestly emulate the combatants of Umkhonto weSizwe, the real Umkhonto weSizwe comrades, and say, we serve the people of South Africa. Deputy Chair, commissions have reported back, and we were here as PC members in numbers to observe, and all these resolutions that have become the declarations of this regional conference, which I am certain that we will succeed further to build an ANC into a kind instrument of progressive change and be the ANC that puts the people of Nkangala first. An ANC which, if O.R. Tambo was alive, will be extremely proud of. Chair, as I'm moving towards conclusion, President O.R. Tambo reminded us that, open quote, we are not afraid of tomorrow because we are building it today, close quote. Let us unite the ANC. Let us live here with one message that the ANC has emerged more stronger. Thank you very much, comrades. Amandla.
Thank you very much, Nopala. We will have to go to the next item, where we'll allow the comrades who decided to via the ballot to come and close the conference. Immediately after that, RS, if we've got announcements, you will give us the announcement. Awuthizwakale lento ukuthi iyavalwa le nkonzo.
Amandla. Viva ANC, viva. Viva the Tripartite Alliance, viva. Viva Sanko, viva. Viva Kosatu, viva. Viva SACP, viva. Malibongwe. Ikamala Makosikazi. Viva ANC Youth League, viva. Royal Lions, roar. Forward with the unity of the ANC, forward. Forward with the renewal of the ANC, forward. Forward with the rebuilding of the ANC, forward. Amandla. The Deputy Chair and the Chair of the session, let me thank you very much for the opportunity and humbly express my gratitude and greetings to the NEC deployees who were led by Comrade Malindi Nchali, and of course the PC deployees led by the Deputy Chair of the ANC in Mpumalanga Province, Comrade Spiri Mashilo, and of course the newly elected REC of Nkangala region, our alliance partners in COSATU, Sanko, and the South African Communist Party, our leagues in the ANC Women's League, ANC Youth League, the Veterans League, and of course the MK Liberation War veterans, our fraternal organizations, our delegates, comrades and compatriots, friends. Well, Chair, I think first let me express my sense of gratitude and appreciation and respect to the former chairperson of Nkangala region and the convener of the RTT, Comrade Tidi Ngwenya, for having led us up until to date, doing a sterling job and being excellent in his task. And of course, the contingency that he led with. We recognize and acknowledge the immense contribution that he has made thus far. Well, the strategy and tactics document of the ANC identifies three interrelated contradictions of race, class, and patriarchal relations of power, which find expression in the super exploitation of workers and the triple oppression of women on the basis of gender, race, and also, why am I missing the last one? And also on the basis of class. Thank you very much. With our women currently still undergoing the second oppression in the form of a pandemic called the gender-based violence, experiencing untold suffering in the hands of brutal, acrimonious, savage, sacrilegious attack by perpetrators. Comrades, allow me to borrow from the longest serving president, Istalandwe Seaparankwe, Oliver Reginald Tambo, when he says, and I quote, "The ANC must continue. A revolutionary behaves in a certain kind of way and is distinguished and distinguishable from a criminal, from a vigilante, and an enemy agent, and does not have to debase himself or herself." Close quote. In pursuing the noble cause of the national democratic revolution and deepening the advance to a national democratic society characterized by unity, non-racialism, non-sexism, and democracy, and prosperity, we shall all of us be guided by long-standing and abiding and binding organizational principles of solidarity, patriotism, and selflessness. Imbued by these words, let me invoke the words inimical of that of Almika Cabral, by the then Deputy President Phumzile Mlambo-Ngcuka, when she said, "What is important is to lead by example, to be on top of my work, not to go to meetings unprepared, to affirm the people so that they feel appreciated, not to be too high and mighty so that I give the impression that I know more than I do. The key is knowing that I'm not an expert, that I don't need to be one. I may not know the details of how we'll get there, but I do know when we are not where we are supposed to be. I know enough without knowing everything." Comrades and compatriots, as we celebrate the two key milestones of the 70 years of the Freedom Charter and 30 years of the democratic dispensation, let us be reminded ourselves that we are members of a glorious movement, a gigantic movement with both national and international footprint. Since its inception, the ANC has been and still remains a revolutionary movement and an agent of change, always seeking to act and in the interest of the people. That had the capacity to adapt to external and internal challenges and changes. This colossal, gigantic movement of the masses, the ANC, was founded against the backdrop in response to the Union of South Africa of 1910 and the 1913 Land Act, the consolidation of colonialism of a special type and patriarchy, becoming a mass movement in the 50s, burning and exile, and the transition of the 1994 democratic dispensation. It lived through 2 world wars, struggles against the dismantling of colonialism through the 1917 Russian Revolution and the 1918 Spanish flu, the Great Depression of the 1930s, the Cold War, the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, the war on terror, unilateralism, multilateralism, structural adjustment programs, globalization, the rise in neoliberalism, growth of the regional blocs, and recently COVID-19, and currently the seismic shift in international geopolitics. This is the movement for which all of us, we are members. This is the movement that has persisted and survived all these epochs. We are referring to a glorious movement which is 113 years old and has transcended many challenges, ebbs and flows, with its very existence in question at that time. And yet it continued to regenerate, renew, and re-engineer its mission and itself, even after a range of factors placed its survival as an organization and leader of the progressive forces into serious doubt during the late 1920s and the 1930s, having to survive severe repression, mass detentions, burning of its allies and leaders, treason trials, and the steady advance of brutal grand apartheid colonialism and patriarchy. The ANC adapted to and emerged intact after illegality and 30 years of exile, from its burning in 1960, with the large numbers of its leadership and activists in prison or banned, to its unburning in 1990. Despite the trials and tribulations, is still standing, requiring members and cadres, leaders with the temerity and the temperament to collapse their differences and rise to champion the cause of the national democratic revolution. This is the ANC of our revolutionary heroes and heroines, of the ilk of Pixley Sakaseme, John Langalibalele Dube, O.R. Tambo, Chris Tembisi Lehani, Nelson Mandela, David Mabuza, Tomi Nkwana, Philjun Mtsweni, Paul Makaba, Lillian Ngoyi, Charlotte Mateke, Leta Shongwe, Lina Malachi, Taini Mtimunye, Refile Matlobohwane, and many more. Once again, comrades, it's now common knowledge that the ANC has been suffering electoral loss since 2004 and at the risk of losing state power, a pillar in the strategy and tactics. Its existence is in sharp question, and its historic role in the South African polity, its unity of purpose, values and standings amongst the people has been battered to such an extent that its very character as a people's movement and an agent of change is under mortal threat. Hence the question, what is to be done? In response to this question, the 9th Nkangala Regional Conference under the theme Unity, Renewal and Rebuilding, a bedrock to make the ANC an effective instrument of socio-economic transformation in the hands of the masses of our people, #Freedom Charter, has granted us a full mandate to go and fulfill 3 key focus areas of the 2025 January 8 statement, namely, that we must improve the ability of our economy to create wealth and employment for all. We are indeed the mining hub of South Africa, yet our people continue to face high levels of unemployment, particularly the youth, with over 60% of unemployment. Secondly, we must improve the quality of services and integrity, responsiveness and accountability of our government in all spheres. Build a capable state with the necessary wherewithal to intervene in fast-tracking service delivery to the people, fast and on time. Deal with water challenges, particularly in Dr. J.S. Moroka, Tembisi, Lemalahle, and Victor Kanye, and deal also decisively with the aging infrastructure, roads, sewer spillages, and provision of electricity, especially load reduction. Quality education is a matter that must be of concern to all of us, particularly the emergence in schools of gangsterism, drugs, and drug abuse. Health provision and safety and security. In particular, the issues relating to burglary, stock theft, rape, and murder. Keeping accelerated service delivery with the immediate community engagement our hallmark, and ensuring that the fault lines of unemployment becomes a permanent feature on our agenda and on our radar screen. 3, renew and rebuild the ANC branches and structures so that it can provide a decisive and ethical leadership in resolving the region's and country's challenges and ensure realization of the vision of the Freedom Charter. Furthermore, in answering this question, what is to be done? The foundation course is a decisive response by the ANC to the 2024 29th May national and provincial strategic setback and subsequently a tactical retreat. At the core of this response is our value system to deepen and strengthen the renewal and rebuilding program, to create cadres steeped and grounded in the foundational principles of discipline, distinguished, loyal, committed, selfless, patriotic, and capable servants of the people. Continue to make the ANC an effective and powerful vehicle for fundamental transformation and radical change. Build the resilience of the ANC through collective effort enhanced by the protective strategy of a strict and compulsory renewal process, advancing branch capacity and intensifying accountability to work with our people to close the social gap and solve challenges together with them. We are therefore calling on all branches to prioritize the renewal program, expressly buttressed by the foundation course and the action plan with immediate effect. To do so will be to continue to make the ANC a people-centered and people-driven agent of change in the hands of our masses. And spending a lesser time in meetings discussing amongst ourselves and between ourselves about ourselves. We must spend lesser times in meetings discussing amongst ourselves, between ourselves, about ourselves. And we must prioritize the agency to respond to the cries of our masses, of the masses of our people. In order to arrive at a decisive and overwhelming victory of the local government elections in 2026, the foundation course, the ANC Role Action Plan, and the Letsima program, and the instructive mandate to implement them is a non-negotiable must by both branches in the ANC in government. These 3 programs are a non-negotiable must for the ANC branches and the ANC in government. Finally, comrades, like pilgrims on a pilgrimage to Mecca and Medina, we shall march in unison to the National General Council to make our voice heard in seeking a poignant, long-lasting, permanent solutions to the plight of our people, reversing both subjective and objective factors critical to restoring the credibility and the integrity of the ANC, particularly as it relates to gender-based violence, crime, and criminality, the unemployment issue, poverty, and inequality, to mention just but a few. As we stand here before you, we know that at a national level, the Reserve Bank is still having private shareholders. And the land question in this country is a matter that is outstanding and has not been resolved. And we have been consistently struggling to make sure that we are able to allocate land to our people in a manner that is consumerate with the majority of our people in this country. We want to congratulate the newly elected REC leadership contingent and thank all delegates and deployees from both national and province for the sterling work done in this conference. The mandate is clear. Implement all the resolutions without failure. As leaders, we shall be guided by the documents such as the Strategy and Tactics, ANC Constitution, and be propelled by Article 9, 19, and 20 of Through the Eye of the Needle in fulfilling this task. In closing, let me refer to the closing remarks of one of the lesser-known founding members of the African National Congress on the 8th of January 1912, by the name of Philip Modise, when he spoke of disregarding ethnic differences in search for unity. And he said, I quote, open quotes, although we are identified by different names, languages, and dialects, just as different trees in the woods were known by different names, the delegates can safely claim that they are now trees of the same forest. Let's let loose of searching minds, encourage festival of ideas, the mix of thesis and antithesis to arrive at a profound dialectic of synthesis. Let 1,000 flowers bloom, siyadumisa, asina mona, asina nzondo. I thank you. Amandla.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We will allow the regional secretary to give us some few announcements.
Amandla. Mandla. Comrade, just note that next week, the 18 and 19, the province will convene the PGC. And remember, in the process, when we were nominating for this conference, the delegation for the PGC were running concurrently. So that means the same delegates which were nominated there, unless lapa na lapa, but it will be the same. So therefore, from Monday, Tuesday, we'll be communicating with you, comrade. Thanks.
Thank you very much, comrades. We will close our meeting with a prayer. Comrades, say